Have we started? Sorry. Welcome back to a Marley video. Today on the docket, I thought my last video talking about my favorite fandoms was actually pretty good, and I had a lot of fun filming it. So I thought, why not break out, instead of fandoms this time, why not break out couples? So we have a lot of couples in here, and a lot of questions, and I'm going to pull them out until the people who are at my house doing maintenance leave. Okay. And I'm going to, actually I don't have that many left in here, so I might just bang out this entire pack. There are repeat questions in here, but if I don't want to answer one of the questions, I am allowed to skip it. This one's in my Taylor Swift bucket, and this one's in my Thunderbolts bucket. So let's get started. First couple, I literally folded them up so nicely. I'm very proud of how I folded them up. Okay, Enola and Tewksbury. I don't know if you, I might show them. Tewksbury from Enola Holmes. And their question is, what's one question you want to ask them? I don't know if I want to, it's not like I'm lying to you and not telling you the actual question. Okay, let's see. I don't know, I feel like Enola is really smart, so I might ask a question about the universe. Be solve this mystery for me or something. But their third movie is actually filming right now, so maybe I would ask them what they would name their kid. I don't know. That's bad first question. Need to get a grip. Buck and Eddie from 911. They're literally buddy. That's my bracelet. It's chill. Would be a good question. What about them makes you cry? Everything. They're so cute together, and I've gotten to 911 because my grandma watches it. I didn't even know that they were they're non-canon. I didn't even know that they were a couple possibility. And so everything about them makes me cry. They're literally, if you've seen it, their fights that they have when they're just trying to tell each other what they how they feel about each other, but they can't, and just all of the parallels, couch theory and lasagna theory. It just gets me every time, actually, because it's just they're such a good. They were friends first, so I feel like it's such a testament to how you need to be friends with who you are, like first. Okay, anyway. Nick and Charlie from Heartstopper. If it's what makes me cry again. Oh, what's one couple you'd pick above them? Oh my gosh, I don't know. I love Nick and Charlie. I don't know who I would pick above Nick and Charlie. That's so hard. Maybe Buck and Eddie. I mean, come on. They're just... Dipper and Pacifica from Gravity Falls. That's another non-canon. I'm gonna shoot this up a little bit. That's another non-canon couple. What's one thing you like about this shit? I like that it was kind of enemies to lovers, because Pacifica and Mabel had it out for each other. Awesome. I'm so sorry my chair squeaks. It really annoys me. I like that they kind of had it out for each other, and then the haunted manor, whenever Dipper is saving Pacifica because her house is haunted, and then they do that together, and then he kind of reveals her true self that's been shoved away by her parents. Wait, what even was the question? Oh, one thing you like about the ship. Sorry. So, I like that he, draws out her true self that she's been like hiding for her whole life. This one's a pink one. Willie and Alex from Julie and the Phantoms. If you don't know, I was quite obsessed with Owen Joyner. Still am. But I can't really go watch Final Destinations. So, Willie and Alex. One deep thing between them. So this is like... I like how Willie kind of validates Alex's feelings. Like, I don't know, Reggie and Luke sometimes, whenever they're talking to him, are like, oh, you're just overreacting, or like, you're just freaking out. But Willie, like, sits there and talks to Alex about it. And, like, someone who struggles with anxiety as well. It's, like, sweet to see somebody caring for him and not just being, like, you know, it's nice. Jason and Winter from the Lunar Chronicles. I was running out of paper, so I just wrote down, like, almost every single Lunar Chronicles couple. How did you find this couple? My sister actually gave me the books during quarantine and COVID. And so I read them all while we were in COVID. We were also moving houses, so we had to keep going to the, like, moving place, so we had put all of our stuff and getting it out of the storage place. We had to keep going to the storage place and getting the books out of storage because I was finishing them so fast. And now I have my own version on my shelf. So, thanks, sis. My brother also read them, but I didn't think he liked them as much. Katniss and Peeta from the Hunger Games. I also have Hunger Games on my shelf. Right there. Oh, actually, you can't see it on screen, so never mind. Katniss and Peeta. What color makes you think of them? I actually really like this color for them. The dark teal. Or like sunset orange, forest green, for obvious reasons. I think forest green more likely. I think of them with like either a dark teal or forest green. Which is weird, like I think colors are fun. Julie and Luke from Julie and the Phantoms. Oh, a tattoo idea from these two. I actually think it would be so interesting to get like a guitar and a microphone matching with your like boyfriend or significant other for Julie and Luke, because she's got her like signature microphone and he's got his. Or like lyrics to Perfect Harmony. I don't know, I feel like I'd also get lyrics to Unsaid Emily. Pick up an Astrid. How to Train Your Dragon. The live action is coming out soon. That's interesting. Oh. Have you ever written fanfic for them? I have not. Hiccup and Astrid are one of those people that I can't really get in touch with in my brain. So I don't feel like I would be able to write fanfic for them because I wouldn't know how to properly express their characters. I just don't relate very deeply to either of them. I mean, obviously, I can relate to them on surface levels, but not really that deeply, you know? Like, it's not like I'm like, oh my gosh, one of them in particular is so me. So, I don't know. It's one of those things. I also have to be like in a certain mood to be able to write fanfic. Like, I need to be able to touch into characters that are pre-existing instead of touching into characters that I have written myself. So I feel like that's harder. TK and Carlos from 911 Lone Star. Just love 911, man. Blame me. Favorite thing about them? The scene when TK is walking in after one of the people in his group dies and Carlos is waiting on the steps and TK just like lays down in his arms and like Carlos just holds him. I knew that one immediately. That's such a good part. I love them a lot. And also the actors are following on Instagram. Good people. I like them. Kinney and Aiko. This is another non-canon couple. Taylor Swift song that makes you think of them. Oof. This is where the bucket comes in handy. I'll just look at the airways on this. Maybe Message in a Bottle. Or The Way I Loved You. I feel like Screaming and Crying and Kissing in the Rain is so Ico. Nico and Will from Percy Jackson. I like the colors that I picked for that. Very Will colors. Favorite quote between this couple. I'll just open the book. I have this on the star here. Okay, I like... He reached down and laced his fingers between Will's. Will sent a warm glow into Nico, and Nico accepted it. I think that's so cute. Ugh. Come in handy, having my books right there. This one's pink. Amity and Luce from Owl House. Song that makes you think of them. More Than Friends. The song from the show, or Little Miss Perfect. It's a cop-out. I don't care. Cass and Dean from Supernatural. Actually, I literally low-key filmed my reaction to Destel edits and then deleted the video because I was like, nobody watches me and cares about Supernatural. This has been my couple lately. I literally watched edits of them while making all of these questions. Oh, please. I know there's like so many themed Destel questions in here because I was literally thinking them while watching edits. Get a good one, I swear. What's a couple you'd pick above them? No one. No one. I'm getting a different question. I wouldn't pick anybody. No, I don't even know. Buck and Eddie, that's such a... Don't put them against each other. What about that makes you cry? Everything. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is the last one. Because that's just such a... I don't know. Him confessing because he knew that he was too happy with him. And so, oh, that's the wrong question. I don't know. Cass confessing that he loves Dean, and that being what makes him happy enough that the goal comes and gets him. Maybe that. Maybe that. One deep thing between them. I'd have to say the fact that they've literally, like, brought each other back from the dead. Probably. Maybe. Sokka and Suki from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Taylor Swift song that makes you think of them. Red. Loki and Mobius, another non-canon that I got very into in the beginning of the year. Favorite thing about them, I like how they're just like nice to each other. They're like husbands, like they're very just, they know each other well enough to be like, do you just want a slice of pie? Percy and Annabeth from Percy Jackson. Oh, this one fell out, so I'm gonna pick that one. It jumped out at me. One thing you like about this ship, I like that they were very long, very slow burn, long burn, and that they were just friends before. And then they didn't really like each other all that much. And then they ended up being this whole entire relationship. Anne and Gilbert. From specifically Anne with an E, because I didn't finish the book series. Song that makes you think of them. Trains by Chloe Amber. I don't know. Let me look it up, because I actually really do like this song for them. It's literally about them. But on all of the playlists that I've seen, it's never on there. Trains by Chloe Ament. Trains. Look it up if you like them. Get it. Vicky and Gina from High School Musical, the musical series. That was another series I got into in the beginning of the year. Have you ever read fanfic for them? No. I haven't, actually. I haven't written any for them either. We're getting down to the last couple. I don't even remember who these are. Oh, Cinder and Kai. Get a question we haven't gotten before. Yeah, we actually haven't gotten any repeats that much. Least favorite thing about them, Kai put her in jail that one time. Tried to kill her that other time. Zuko and Katara from Avatar: The Last Airbender. A non-canon shuffle. A non-canon shuffle. A non-canon ship. How did you find out about this couple? I was watching the entirety of Avatar: The Last Airbender, and my sister, my eldest sister, decided to put it in my brain that they should be a couple. So then every single time I was watching the entirety of Avatar: The Last Airbender, I couldn't help but think about Zuko and Katara. And then their scene at the very end after he fights his sister. Crescent Dawn, going out on a high note. Color that makes you think of them? Yellow. Like dandelion yellow. I'm gonna do one more question. I'll do one more question for Estelle because they're my favorite. And I am nothing if not predictable. Favorite quote between this couple? I need you. It's just a good one. I actually do think this was another one of my... That was a themed question just for them. Alright. Well, that's all. Feel free to answer some of the questions in the comments below if you want to. And also, let me know if you're in any of these fandoms, or if you like any of these couples, or if you don't ship any of these couples. Also, let me know if you want to see a part 2, and leave couples in the comments below, and maybe I'll learn about them so I can ask questions about them. Bye!